Hello there, Riderflex Nation. Steve Urban here with more career advice and job interviewing tips for you. And as a quick reminder, if you enjoy our podcast, please remember to subscribe to our channel and like the episodes. Today's topic, you get what you ask for. Raises and promotions. You know, interesting podcast for today. I wanted to share with you my life experiences and, you know, what I've heard from other people over the years. When it comes to raises and promotions, and I'm not talking about your annual raise that you get, that little measly 2 or 3% raise that they pass out to everybody at the company. I'm not talking about those. But for bigger raises and promotions throughout my career, I got to tell you, it's really been what I've asked for, what I've pushed, okay, what I've been aggressive about. And I think that's probably the case for most people. I can't tell you how many times, even as a former CEO, having run a couple of companies myself, an employee would come into my office and say, gosh, Steve, you know, Sally got that promotion to the staff accountant job, and, you know, I really wanted that job. And I would look at Beth. We'll use Beth as her name. I don't know. That's not her real name, obviously. And I would look at Beth and say, well, Beth, you never mentioned that you wanted to move up. You never showed me any ambition to want to do more or take on more responsibility. And Sally was pretty aggressive. Sally had come into my office for the last 6 months saying that she wanted to take on more responsibility and she wanted to move up, et cetera, et cetera. Here's the thing, you know, supervisors, CEOs, people that make decisions on promotions and raises, they are busier than heck. And there's not a lot of time in the day to really go through and think about every individual need. You know, if they're over 200, 300, 400 people, the folks that get the attention are the ones that raise their hand and say, I want more. I want to move up. I want to take on additional responsibility. I want that promotion. I want that raise. The aggressive people that raise their hand and stand up, they're the ones that get it. And that's happened to me throughout my career over and over and over. Not one time did somebody just walk into my office and hand me a 20% raise or a promotion that I wasn't aggressive about going after. Okay. And I just want to encourage folks on that topic today. If there's a position you want, if there's a salary number you're after, go for it. Be aggressive. Make sure your boss knows. Make sure your boss's boss knows what your ambitions are and what you're after long term for your career. Raise your hand. Be aggressive. Speak out. They can't read your mind. Okay. And there is your Riderflex tip of the day. We truly hope you find our material helpful and entertaining. And while our podcast can be heard across most platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud, you can become a supporter of this podcast by visiting our show on the platform Anchor FM. That's anchor.fm/Riderflex. You can also send us your questions or suggested topics for future episodes to the email address podcast@riderflex.com, or drop us a voicemail at 888-964-5876, extension 710. Visit riderflex.com to learn more about us. Thanks so much for listening, folks, and have a great day.